Greetings, I'm Ahura Z, and the question that I will be answering today is, what do I think of Ouija boards and seances? I think that Ouija boards are extremely dangerous. Now, many of you think that using a Ouija board is just kind of a cool game, something that you use to scare yourself because the little thing moves around, and then you have to ask your friends, did you move that? Or, no, I didn't move it. Did you move it? No, I didn't. And we've seen a lot of movies. But the truth is that this is one of the most insidious tools that has ever been released on humanity. There were companies that put it out as a simple game, simple child's toy. But the truth is, one of the best things that the devil can do is hide in plain sight. Well, you definitely did with the Ouija board. That Ouija board is actually a contract. Now, let's say that there's a realm where people are actually in for a reason. And I've talked to you about the astral realm before. Well, what if you found a way to unleash these astral forces by way of a contract? In other words, you ask the astral realm for a favor, and the astral realm says, okay, but we need to draw up a contract. Now, let's say if the Ouija board is that very contract. You don't know what you're agreeing to when you decide to use one of these. This is why it has letters, numbers, yes, no, etc., etc., etc. The truth is the moment that you do this, you begin a negotiation. You ask the spirit a question. That spirit answers your question. Now, remembering that when you ask that spirit a question, or those spirits a question, you haven't tried them, you haven't tested them, and all of you that believe that you are helping yourself by covering yourself with white light, most of you don't even know what white light means. Most of you don't even know what covering yourself with light means. You may have heard it from a friend who believes that he or she is psychic, but the truth is, you've entered into a very dangerous negotiation. You ask a question. A universal principle says that for everything that is given, something must be given back. You don't know what you're agreeing to. You're dealing with a spirit that wants to get out of a prison of sorts and will say and do anything to be free. So, you say, are you my grandmother? And that spirit says, yes. And you ask another question. Nothing's been exchanged. But what if, on the other end of that, that spirit says, as an exchange, can I come and live with you? And you've just answered, yes. Now, you ask me what I think. I think they're very dangerous. Seances can be dangerous too, unless you have someone that knows what they're doing. There's some very great mediums, and these great mediums put themselves at risks. But those of you that are out there pretending to be a medium, you really should stop. And those of you that are playing with seances and Ouija boards, please, just take my advice. Back away from them. They're no good for you. They will ruin your life. And I've had to repair people's lives that have been ruined by using these very tools. If you have one, please, take it, throw it away. Break it, throw it away. Off of your property, out of your house. The influence that has been left behind it will vanish almost instantaneously. But you have to get rid of it. As far as seances, as I told you, there's some very good mediums out there that know what they're doing. I have not much negative to say about that, except for those of you that are pretending to be mediums, and you know who you are. Stop it. You can awaken something that you really don't have the power to deal with. Okay? That's what I think. I'm Ahura Z for Ask the Unicorn.